G'day everyone and welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I'm going to be predicting every round of the AFL, which is a little bit of a sequel to my ladder predictions. Obviously I did my ladder predictions a little bit earlier this week, but in this video I'm going to be hopping on Squiggle and I'll be going through all my predictions that happen each round, sort of similar to how I did it for the 2021s where I predicted every result. And yeah, I thought why not, do it on Squiggle and I'll show you guys exactly what I predicted. Yeah, so round one, what we got here, I got the Tigers to beat the Blues, Collingwood to beat the Dogs, Melbourne to beat Freo. I've got the Hawks to beat the Bombers by 15 points. Saints to go up against the Giants. I know a few people, I don't know about that. It's a bit of a 50-50 game, that is, but I do reckon the Saints will get up. Yeah, West Coast to be pretty dominant against the Suns at home. Do have the Blues getting up in round two. I think I think they'll be a better team. Obviously, in the predictions, I had them 9th, but I think they'll just get the job done against the Pies. Cats to get the job done against the Lions. I think Port to smash the Bombers, no surprise there. Suns to get up pretty comfortably. I do think Freo will be a better team in 2021, so I do have them getting up. In round 3, we've got Brisbane to beat the Pies. I've got obviously the Dogs get up, no surprise there. The Suns to start have a good run with I think that's 2 wins. The Saints should be too comfortable for the Bombers. I've got them winning by a fair margin. Eagles to beat the Power. I think just that home ground advantage will just provide too much of dominance. The Giants to beat the D's. Do have the D's finishing higher, but I think in Manuka Oval, the Giants play better there, obviously, than Demons. And then the Cats to pump the Hawks. I just think they're a lot better. Round 4, we got the Swans to beat the Bombers. Got the Port to beat Tigers at Adelaide Oval. Bulldogs play really well down in Ballarat, so I do have them beating the Lions. And the Saints to finally get a win against the Eagles. Bit of an upset here, but I have the Suns beating the Blues down at Metricon Stadium. To finish the round off, I've got the Dockers beating the Hawks at Perth Stadium. So round 5, and I've got the Saints winning the first 5 games in a row. Call me biased, but I don't know, I feel like we can get it done. And after watching us play against the Blues this year, we've got a chance. So I do have the Saints just getting up a Matty's match against the Tigers. Got the Giants to beat the Swans down at SCG. I think it should be a good match, the Battle of the Bridge this year. Both evenly placed sides. I've got the Lions smashing the Bombers, not too much to talk about there. Got the Dockers, should get up against the Crows. Geelong pumping the Roos. I think this will be the biggest win of the year. Geelong beating the Roos by 88 points to finish off round 5. We get into round 6 and another game where the Giants should be too dominant at Manuka Oval. I'll have them beating the Bulldogs by 11 points. Geelong should be too strong down at home, and the Suns as well. I reckon they'll get the job done. And I think that puts them 4-2. Got the Lions to get the job done. I think they'll be the better team. Richmond should get the job done against the D's. The Dockers will comfortably beat the Roos, I reckon. Hawks should beat the Crows, especially down in Tasmania. And to end the round, we have the Power just to narrowly beat the Saints. It'll be a good game. Round 7. Let's just speed through things. I think the Pies should beat the Suns. Carlton should beat the Bombers. Going for the upset of the round here. North to beat the Demons. I feel like the Roos always seem to play pretty well against the D's. And, but down in Launceston, I think they might get the job done as a smoky. I got the Cats beating the Swans in a close one. And the Giants should beat the Crows. And the Eagles to beat the Dockers in the Derby. So, round 8. Suns against the Saints. We always play in close games, but I reckon we'll get the job done again in a close one. Got the Hawks beating the Eagles in a bit of an upset down at the MCG. The Eagles don't play amazing at the G. Tigers, I'm going to pick them to comfortably beat the Cats. And in the showdown, I've got the Power to smash the Crows just like they did in 2020. Moving on to round 9, I've got a bit of an upset, but this is Essendon's first win. I got them beating the Dockers. Just like they did last in 2020, I feel like Essendon play alright at Marvel and could pinch a few wins. Got the Hawks beating North Melbourne in Tasmania. I've got Melbourne beating the Blues, however I feel like that game will be quite even. Geelong, I reckon, should be too strong for the Saints, although played at Marvel, I reckon it'll be a close game. Sydney, I reckon, will beat the Pies. I think down in SCG, they'll be too strong. And Eagles will definitely be too strong for the Crows. Round 10, I got the Lions to beat the Tigers at the Gabba. They should win most, if not all, their games at the Gabba. Got the Bombers to get their second win in a row, I think. Cats should beat the Suns. I got them winning by 40 points. Got the Dogs to beat the Saints. This one should be a really close game. Two very similar play sides. but I will go the Dogs in this one. To finish the round off, I reckon the Dockers should comfortably beat the Swans at Optus. Round 11, I got the Lions beating the Giants. Cats should beat the Pies. I think they're a lot better on the side. Got the Swans. I reckon they'll beat the Blues. Sure, Blues fans will disagree with me there, but the Swans won't be too bad of a side this year, I don't reckon. And I've also got the D's beating the Bulldogs in another game where both sides are pretty closely matched up. Got the Suns beating the Hawks. I think that's down in Northern Territory. I think the Suns play better footy down there, and the Eagles should pump the Bombers. Round 12, I have the Blues to get up against the Eagles. Down at the MCG, I think they'll probably just be better off, I reckon. Saints should beat the Swans pretty comfortably. I got the Pies beating the Crows, which should happen. Got the Melbourne Demons beating the Lions. Bit of an upset there, but I think Melbourne play better footy down at Teo Traeger Park. For round 13, I got the Pies beating the Demons and a little bit of an upset. I got the Giants smashing the Roos, Saints smashing the Crows. I got the Dockers to pinch the Suns in a close one. I think the Suns will be competitive this year. Round 14, I got the Cats beating the Bulldogs, the Power beating the Suns. Giants, I reckon, will get the job done against the Blues at their home base. And I got the Bombers as well to get another win against the Hawks. And the Eagles should get the job done at home against the Tigers. Round 15, I got the Lions to get the job done against the Cats due to it being at the Gabba. Carlton should smash the Crows. Collingwood just to get over the line against the Dockers. Although if it was at Optus, I'd probably go for the Dockers. The Giants should smash the Hawks at home. I got the Suns to get the job done. Tigers should beat the Saints at the G. And I got the Eagles beating the Dogs down in Perth. Kicking off round 16, I reckon the Saints will get the job done against the Pies, even though it is at the G. I got the Tigers to narrowly win a close one against the Suns. As I said before, I reckon they'll be quite competitive this year. Melbourne should beat the Giants at home. Sydney, I reckon, will get the job done against the Eagles. And a bit of an upset at the SCG. And the Dockers in another close game. I feel like they always play thrillers. The Dockers and the Blues will get up by 4 points. Round 17, I got the Lions to beat the Saints. At the Gabba, I reckon they'll just be too strong, but it should be a close one. Essendon to pick up another win against the Crows. Hawks to pick up another win in Tasmania. Richmond should smash the Pies, I reckon. They should comfortably win that game. And in an upset for this round, I got the D's beating the Power at home. I'm sure D's fans will definitely be happy with that result. Round 18, I got the Blues finally getting a win against the Pies. I feel like it's been a while since the Blues have gotten a win against the Pies. I got the Swans beating the Giants. A little bit of an upset. I got the Roos beating the Bombers in a high-scoring thriller. Got the Saints getting the job done against the Power. I think at Docklands will just be the better team, I reckon. And the Dockers in a little bit of an upset, beating the Cats at home. I reckon they can easily get the job done. Round 19, Blues should be too good for the Roos. I got the Bombers in a little bit of an upset, beating the Giants. I reckon, they played some alright footy at Marvel. Got the Cats and the Tigers in a draw, just like the Pies and the Tigers last year. I reckon these two sides, who are very evenly matched up, should play off in a thriller that will end up in a draw. In an upset, we got the Suns beating the D's. I reckon this will be one of those games that the D's just don't show up and the Suns run over the top of them. And the Eagles in a thriller should beat the Saints. Round 20, we have a high-scoring Q clash where the Lions prevail. I got the Pies beating the Eagles. I think at the G they'll just get the job done. I got the Sydney Swans beating the Bombers in a close one. I got the Dogs finally beating the D's. Cats should smash the Roos. I got the Saints comfortably beating the Blues, and Adelaide will pick up another win at home against the Hawks. Now, round 21, I got the Lions getting the job done against Freo. I reckon Geelong will be too strong against the Giants. Richmond should pump north. Saints should beat the Swans, and the Power should get the job done in another showdown victory. And to finish off the round, I reckon the Eagles will just get the job done against the D's in quite a close game. Second last round, we've got the Lions taking on the Pies. I reckon the Lions will be too strong. Cats should be too strong down at GMHBA against the Saints. Suns should be too strong for the Bombers. I got the Hawks to beat the Dogs in an upset. North Melbourne as well in a little bit of an upset. I've tipped them to beat the Swans at Marvel. And Freo, Druzy called this. He reckons a bold prediction were for the Dockers to get a derby win. And I reckon they'll break the streak and get a derby win in the second last round of the season. And last round for my predictions, we've got the Lions beating the Eagles down at the Gabba. Cullen to comfortably beat the Giants at the Marble. Got the Saints here to beat the Dockers by 7 goals. Suns, going to tip them to beat the Swans. And I'm going to tip for the last game, Adelaide to beat North. Two bottom two sides facing each other off. But the Crows should prevail to prevent a wooden spoon, because this is the ladder that I have for the season. If you saw my season predictions, you'd already know. Got the Lions with 18 wins. And North Melbourne finishing bottom with 3 wins only on percentage, and Adelaide also having 3 wins. And if you want to see my grand finals predictions, check out my season predictions, my ladder predictions. And obviously I am wearing the Cardman X shirt, so if you haven't watched the cricket game, the T10, check that out. Link will be in the description. But yeah, thank you for watching. So hello, quickly before we go, I just thought I'd like to say thank you for getting me to 6,000 subscribers. Just cannot believe it. I appreciate the support lately. But yeah, on YouTube Studio it says that it's dipped back down below 6,000 subscribers. But yeah, regardless, thank you for the support recently. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys soon in my next one.